Welcome to Comic Island. Today we're going to be playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Got a big giant beer here. Innocent gun. It seemed interesting. Let's see here. Barrel Scotch Ale. Oh, Scotland. I was curious where this beer came from. Scotland is the answer. I've had Innis before. I don't think I've had this exact one. Reminds me of like Coca-Cola Classic or something like that. Yeah. Alright. It was on sale. I just got back from the grocery store. I guess you could say I was stocking up, but really just getting the basics. But oh boy, that's getting interesting now, isn't it? What a world we live in. Where the grocery store is full of non-perishable foods, but no toilet paper. Luckily, I happened to buy toilet paper at the right time, as it turned out. Without hoarding. Let's not get into all that. Let's take our mind off of things and play some Star Wars. I don't know. I'll load the manual save, I guess. It's interesting it doesn't automatically pick the most recent save at the top. It's that aged of a game. For those of you who are frustrated about some of the ongoing coronavirus stuff, I do suggest to you... Do they have toilet paper in Star Wars? They have 3 clams, like in Demolition Man. David Martinez asked if they had toilet paper in Star Wars, and I believe they have the 3 clam system. Put it that way.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcan spy?
But I was going to say, for those of you who are frustrated about hoarding, having trouble finding toilet paper, you have to use Kleenex, or you can't get hand sanitizer. For one thing, soap still seems to be widely available and is better than hand sanitizer. But just imagine, people aren't buying like food and stuff in the right amount of supplies, and we're not like short of these things. They're just ordering weird and panicking over toilet paper. Just imagine, even though this probably isn't likely to happen, someone actually being cut off of those supplies, having mountains of toilet paper, and no food. And that just gives me a degree of comfort in all of this. We don't have to talk about the pandemic anymore, but I do go wherever I want.
This door is locked, and it's...
But it's important.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden becks...
Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. I work in the
Between
healthcare
the
industry,
Sith
so I
conquest and
imagine
the
everything's
Vulcan
just
gang war, Gadon
chaos
has more
right now.
enemies than he used
Can't get it
to.
off of my
We're
mind. That's
being
all that's
careful
going on
about
in my
who we
life
let
right
in
now.
now.
But nobody's sick. I live in Canada and things are going pretty good here. I have a lot of empathy for you guys in the US. Stay safe. I've heard comments from viewers telling me to stay safe, and I kind of just want to tell people, like, turn that energy towards each other. For now. Canada seems to be doing just fine. Ooh, a bribe? Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies? I'll just apologize and move on.
Fair enough. But here's some free advice.
Get off the streets. Alright. I did find a... Yeah, so, stay safe out there, gang. Hope things don't turn out all Italy for you. But also, it's not the end of the world. This virus should be taken seriously, and I don't want to underestimate that. Certainly. But, even in the worst case scenario, we've got bigger things to worry about than the virus. Long term. I am stunned. I could have sworn I had something other than critical strike. But okay. It's possible I die. Oh my god, how long am I stunned for? Finish him! Oh, or not. Thanks, Karth. Bunch of dudes there, so I'm gonna throw a grenade because I got a bunch of those. Ah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, hit him. Okay, I'm starting to show his age a little bit.
How'd you like that? You
Karth, finish him. Oh, nice. I stunned him this time. And stuns are very clearly crippling in this game. Ooh, a corpse! How fun. How fun. Alright, now last time we killed the guard here, so maybe we can security our way in here. So let's quick save. I remember how things went last time. Impossible.
Uh-huh.
You know security?
On it. Damn.
Impossible for both of us. Understood. Okay, stop spinning. Amazing. But you know, the plus side of all of this is like from not in like from our worlds, but just in the sense of like, well, this we can do streams and entertain you guys. I still have to work weekends every once in a while where I do have little else to do but just stream after a long 10-hour shift. So hopefully we can provide some entertainment in the time that goes on. Comics are also great for this. Comic book shops do not have the kind of traffic where there are any sort of risks, so you can go there, but Comixology is also great for that. This is the bar there. Spin me right around. What happened is the mouse went off of the computer program, because I learned actually this doesn't have a windowed mode or anything like that. Okay, kinda not entirely sure where I'm at right now. Don't care about him. He wants Araco serum. I think I got that guy, but whatever. We're in the Undercity. Okay. I'll just keep exploring around. Anyways, the point is the mouse went off screen, and then it just started spinning. Completely out of control. And I spun right round, baby, right round. So, hope you guys liked our last stream. I had a great deal of fun with it. Ben and I just sat there and ranked all that stuff for a while. See, I feel like this is the one spot I definitely can't go to. Alright, I'll try and talk to that lady into her base. Turn that down, because I didn't want to bribe or work for the gangsters. But at least they're, like, amenable, so working with them is better than nothing. Okay.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcan spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I'm not a Vulcan spy.
Maybe so. But
A
lot of people want to go between the Sith.
Alright, maybe I can.
We do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vultures or the Sith.
That's true.
Besides,
We
it's
are
not
not
like you
with the
can do
Vultures or
anything
the
to
Sith.
harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching
Or
his
for
back.
gangsters in real life. I work for a non-profit in real life.
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your
gangsters would be
best
more interesting.
behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
I may have misspoke earlier. I have like the least gangster job there is.
On it. Damn.
What'd she say? I wasn't
Go
paying
in and
attention.
speak.
Go ahead and speak.
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want.
Well, then let me into the door. There we go. Silly. Alright, I'm gonna save again because I don't know what's gonna happen. Hidden back. Alright, we're in. Hey, it's mission. Nope, that's not mission.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your
Different
business with
Twilight.
Gadon?
It doesn't even look
Calm
like
down,
mission.
Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
But yeah, Ben
You're
and I
too
had a good time
trusting,
doing that
Gadon.
ranking.
Frederick
I want
and
to
his
do more
Vulkars
of that.
want you dead.
The next one I
Anyone
had
we don't
planned
know
seems
is a
to be
potential
falling
threat,
through.
and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
I suspect some of my friends are going to have
Start
more
attacking
time now
strangers
that all
on
this
sight,
stuff's
Zerdra,
happening, though,
like the
so I might be
Vulkars
able to
do?
rope them into other
I
stuff.
will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Crap, I wasn't paying attention again. What did she say?
You can speak to Gadon if you want.
That's not Gadon? Oh, I can't.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since
I
Bridget and
remember
the
this
Vulkars
guy.
began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't
He sounds like he's voiced by Keith David.
Zerdra
I'm
seems
gonna
to
check
forget
because
that
I don't
know how to
actually
look after
know.
myself. Now,
Gadon.
how can I help you?
I want to know who your voice actor is. Well, if you got
A
problems with
foreign
the Sith,
army
I can help with
invades
that too.
Taris. declares martial
That's
law
not-
and locks down all travel
that's
to and
not,
from the planet? You damn
guy
well
was
bet
saying
I have a
earlier.
problem with that. If the
Now that I'm
Sith
hearing
ever
his voice
moved in
more,
down
it
here,
sounds like Maurice
all the
Lamar.
swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla
I know,
tactics
who
to
was
pick
played
them off.
by?
Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably
It's
do
not
something much
Wikipedia?
more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower
Wikipedia, I
city,
should say.
and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Breshik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
These wikis are useless. Yeah, whatever. I need
Escape
that.
pods?
Oh, here we
No,
go.
I heard the
Coder
Sith
Gadden
been
voice
asking
actor.
around the upper city about
Phil
those
Lamar. Oh, yeah, there we
You don't
go.
look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies,
Such a
Gadden.
distinct voice.
They might be working
I
for
got
the
it wrong
Sith.
twice.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything,
But of course you can
useful, they'd
trust
have a
him.
battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think
You could
this
also play board
off-worlder
games on the
has her
stream.
own
We actually want to
agenda.
do that. David Martinez was saying that. I'm not as sure about board games, although like a licensed board game from Marvel or DC would be pretty fun. But I was thinking like tabletop stuff more. Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of thing. There is like a Marvel tabletop game, for example, that I've never gotten to play with people, and now that I think about it, I really should get on that.
I suppose I could tell you what I
You
know.
can trust me.
It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars
This is a
stripped those pods clean within
neat
hours
and
after
rare
the event.
example of a
Too
relatively
bad we
benign
didn't get there
game
first, considering
fiction.
what my spies reported the
Usually
Vulkars
they're
found.
so over the top and
Female
stuff.
Republic
And interesting
officers
to have
named
one that
Buster
is just
survived
like,
the
well,
crash.
it's not like
We
the
Vex
authorities
don't
are
believe
helping
in
here,
intergalactic
and
slavery.
we're actually trying to
But
feed
the
people and
Vulkars
all
aren't
that
so
stuff.
picky. They took a prisoner.
That being said about the board game thing, I do have access to, like, I don't own any, but I can buy a lot of board games from like, local comic book shopping places. They have a lot there.
Normally, the
Maybe
Vulkars
cool,
would
weird
take a
ones, so
captured
we
slave
should
and
do
sell
that
him
at
for a
some
nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic
I
officer
do have
is
2
no
cameras
ordinary
for it,
catch.
but
I still think Bastila
one's
is
pretty
just a
low
Republic
quality.
officer.
I might buy 2
That could work to our
high-def
advantage.
ones that are at least
Maybe she'll even
somewhat
figure
good
out a
for
way to
streaming.
escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the
God,
base.
this conversation's going on forever.
I'm a... By
So,
the...
Yeah, did you help me or
I
not?
might be.
What do you want?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only.
Yes, I remember this
First,
part.
you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop in,
Right.
but the Vulkars stole them.
Okay.
Getting into the Vulkar base
I already
won't
tried
be
that.
easy. The front doors
noticed.
are locked tight.
Okay.
Mission? Gadden, you can't.
Hey.
Mission's explored every step of
Mission,
every back alley
mission.
in the lower city.
Where can I find
She
it?
and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past
Oh, he
the
does
Sith
love
Guard.
to talk, as David Martinez says in chat. I do have some
A
Sith
simple
uniforms.
disguise might have worked
Yeah,
on
we
the
noticed.
Undercity car. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them...
I guess we
Good
don't need the
choice.
uniforms anymore.
Thanks
Good,
for
they're
the
a pain in the
uniforms.
ass to put on and off.
You won't need them with these security papers anyway.
Alright. You know,
Is
if you
there
got this
anything else I
character
can
who's
do
got to
for
talk this much, get someone like Phil Lamar to voice him. I'll tell you that. Did that right. Oh, I do not
I
want
suggest
to talk to you
hurry.
anymore.
The
Okay, let's get going. Gee whiz, that was something. But we get mission now, and I can start using blasters again. Save. No need to go through a crash or anything. That hasn't happened yet on stream. I feel like it's kind of inevitable, but no. I do also have a new game that was kind of the plan for. I know how long. That was a good 4+ minutes. I was talking to him. I didn't see the start time exactly, but I literally just zoned out and was chatting to you guys about other stuff for a while, and then came back to this and was like, "Oh wait, I'm still in this conversation." Oh, Car still wants to
yes,
talk.
what's
Eh?
on your mind? You
I
do.
feel like my
Fair
character's
enough,
gotten a
we will
lot more
discuss.
attitude all of a sudden since the last playthrough, which is funny because I'm in a good mood, but that probably predicates it. Why? I don't know. I'm just,
I know you wouldn't understand where I was. You're probably one of the most skilled women
I don't remember what he was talking
You've
about
saved my
last
butt
time.
more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question. but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna
So
stop
far this
watching
play
you
session,
everywhere.
Karth
I'm
has
just
saved
not
us
gonna
almost
do it.
exclusively, but okay. I mean, he has been very
You,
hostile.
You haven't done anything.
I haven't done anything
There's
yet.
no guarantee that you won't do anything in the future. I've been betrayed
Oh
before.
boy. Yes,
I don't
I
know
would
that
be
you'll betray
incredulous
me.
at this
There are
too.
no guarantees.
I feel that is the
Not for
appropriate
you,
response.
not for me.
For
You don't have
those
to take
who
it
didn't
personally.
see the last stream, we're kind of, we could do a really good character, or a really evil character, or we could do like just be responding to things. We're not doing any of those. We're kind of just doing like a super inquisitive character. I want her to find personality trait, not so much to be Jedi or Sith, but curiosity, and see where it takes us. Just kind of just like naive and silly. It works in some of the later BioWare games. I don't know if it'll work in Knights of the Old Republic. I don't know what kind of result we'll get. This one.
Me.
Yes.
You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself.
So I shouldn't trust myself, eh?
I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
Yeah,
Why
I
is
guess.
whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now?
I don't
Can
know.
we pick
I
it
don't
up
wanna
later
make
if you
all
really
this.
must? I want to get underway.
I like how they kind of developed Kurt's character as you're going through Taris. Remember that from before. But now I'm trying to peel the logic behind what he's saying right
Hold
now.
on there, civilian.
Yeah.
Only those with official Sith business
It's
are
just a little
allowed into
awkward,
the
that
undercity.
dialogue. Maybe I
Unless
made
you've
it
got the
awkward in my
proper
responses,
security
I don't
papers,
know.
You better just turn around and go back the way you came.
But I have security papers right
Let me
here.
see.
How did mission
these
get
look to
past
be in
all of
order.
this?
Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything
Oh,
moving
it's the
down
thing
there,
on the
shoot first and
thumbnail!
ask questions
We made
later.
it! That's not the most exciting creature we encounter here on Taris, though. Pretty awkward. Okay, that's what David's saying.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator
Upworlder!
has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our
5
elevator.
credits?
5 credits.
Do I look like I'm made of credits? I don't think she'd lie. I think she'd just start asking random
We are
questions.
the outcast.
Banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence,
They're good.
scavenging.
David
and
Martinez
begging
says he
just
loves
to
the voice
survive
actors for
long
these
enough
two guys.
to see
Ah,
another
I agree.
wretched day.
For those
This is
wondering
our
why I
village.
tend to
We
echo
live
what's in
here
chat,
in
it's
the
for people who
Undercity.
are replaying it
You
later,
have to
and
pay
like
us
unless you have
5
that part of the screen
credits
open,
for
it
using
doesn't always
our
sync up right
elevator.
anyways, so try and keep it going. I don't know if that's... I see a lot of other streamers do that, so I can't believe it's that unusual. We'll stick with principle over paying
Have
5 credits to
pity
these
on
beggars.
us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few.
Okay. We'll compromise. He doesn't even have a blaster badge, so I guess we've got to give him 5 credits.
Credits, my brother. We have
Hush! Or the others are
Not
here.
going
Go
that...
on, you two, get out of here! I'm sorry about that.
Not being
Those
that
2 beggars
generous.
give everyone in the village a bad name.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little
The other...
My name is
Mary
Sharina.
Curran.
You're
I
from
forgot
the
about
Upworld,
that.
aren't
It's a
you?
good reminder of what
I've-
I was saying
I've
about her
never
character
seen
being
it.
more
I was
inquisitive
born
and
here
stuff.
in the Undercity.
But what a reference I
Does it
picked.
stay up there?
I think there's also an extra space in her name. But maybe she's from a planet that does that. Could you imagine? What's that?
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dream. Gendar, the leader of
I find that an
Probably
interesting...
think
I guess trope will say in fiction.
Rukio's the oldest man in the... I still
Like,
like to listen to his
People
tales
who
about the
live their
promised
whole
land,
lives and never see
even
the
though I
sky.
know they're just legends.
It's an interesting idea.
It's...
The place that I thought about it more was in Seven Soldiers, and they made a whole big long video about that, but that was the whole thing behind Clarion's character.
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move. The children laugh at him.
That's an interesting inverse of Star Trek,
somewhere in
where
the
like
village.
characters live to be
I
like
couldn't say
200,
where for sure.
and here it's like, oh my
He's always
god, he lived
busy
to be
doing whatever he
100,
can
because
to make the
it's
lives
just
of
some
the other
underbelly
villagers
city.
easier.
And then probably on Coruscant, they do live really long. Interesting stuff.
There were
That's
quite
something
a few
Star
people
Wars
from
can't
the
explore
surface
well.
marching
This
through the
whole
village,
game
but none of them
is
bothered
an
to talk to
interesting
me.
exploration of
Gendar
like,
might know
yeah,
more about them.
video games, or sorry, Star Wars doesn't have to just be like the original trilogy, echoing that over and over again. It's something Red Letter Media says about this franchise a lot. I'll be going.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's what
Well, if you...
Anyways, but like, this game's the perfect example of Star Wars being something totally different. You could credit. Everyone gets credits. Hey, it's Gendar.
Greetings, Upworlder.
That guy does not look
Rarely see your
100.
kind here in the Undercity. I find.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Anyways, one thing I was
Why
going
have
to say
you
that
come
they
to
were
this
fine in
dark
some of the
and
later
sunless
Bioware
place?
games, and
If
even just video
there's
games in
something you
general.
need of me or
Like
my
awkwardly
village,
holding your weapons while
I will
talking to
help you
people.
however I can.
David Martinez says, how do you like the sequel trilogy? Oh. That's a complicated question. I like it a lot more than the prequel trilogy, is the short answer. And I like it a lot less than the original trilogy. Where's Mission Vow?
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently.
Oh.
Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though
Twi'lek.
I've never spoken to her. She
Thought it
and
was
her
Twi'lek.
rookie companion often pass through our village.
You never know with these like things.
The Rackles are monsters,
Cool.
hideous mutations who feast
Well, I
on the
can't
flesh
wait.
of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations.
You know, it's something I
We know
forgot
of no
about
cure for the
last time we were
disease,
playing this
and
game.
for the good of the village,
in
we
the
must banish
still
any who become
ongoing
infected,
massive
lest they transform
multiplayer
and
online
turn on
game
us.
Star Wars: The Old Republic. You do revisit Taris and see it post this game, which is, I think, super cool.
As you wish,
I'm really tired of talking to people. Oh, Rookel's the old one. Gendar,
You.
someone else, I
You
guess.
come from the. Are you?
Be careful. This one might be...
Anyways,
Speak to
sequel
me,
trilogy.
Upworlder.
Yeah, like,
Tell me what fate you
started out
unleash upon
strong,
us.
and
Salvation. or
Last Jedi has a
damnation?
lot of problems,
Speak,
but I think
Upworlder.
it was
I
kind
beg
of
you.
broaching like Old Republic territory of pushing Star Wars in a new direction. I'm like not a huge fan of the whole Jedi Sith thing, and I think both philosophies are pretty ridiculous.
A question. You
This
are
guy does
uncertain,
look 100.
bewildered.
I was
perplexed.
confused. I got
Perhaps
the characters mixed up.
Once I was honored.
I am tired of talking to people. That's what this has been so far. Oh, I don't wanna. What? I don't have time for
Please,
this.
a moment, Upworlder. My apprentice is.
Oh, and he just
Please.
kept talking anyways.
Will you help an
Anyways,
old man?
I'm never gonna
Will
escape
you
this
seek
clearly,
out
because at
my
some point we gotta find
apprentice
mission
in
and talk to her.
Undercity?
So.
Her name
Um,
is Malia. I
Yeah,
must know of her
I
fate,
thought.
whatever
Okay,
it
so
may
let's
be.
start from the beginning
I
then, and
must know
we're also
what
gonna
she
kind of throw
found.
Solo and Rogue One to the side for the moment, but I don't even know how to broach all of that. But I guess it'll start to come in as we talk about Disney and all that. Force Awakens, pretty good movie overall. I think I would love it
Finding
as
her may
much
be
as
difficult.
like
Malia
Return of
could
the
be anywhere
Jedi
in the Undercity.
if they just didn't do the
But
Death
if
Star
you will
thing.
find her,
And I think it could
I
literally be the
will
same
know
movie
you
if you
to
just
be our
plucked out all
true
the stuff with the
savior.
bigger or worser
Only
Death Star.
then
I've said this
can I
before on
reveal
Comic
my
Island
secret
videos.
knowledge
I
to you.
hate it so much because it's so unnecessary. And the whole plot could have been the same because Rey got captured, and then the New Republic, I guess, whatever they're called, could go after Rey and all that. Then we get into Last Jedi, and I think The Last Jedi had the right idea of pushing past the whole Jedi Sith thing. It would have been really cool if, like, Kylo Ren, Daisy Ridley, Rey, Skywalker, went off and created their own new path for things. It was just like, no, the Jedi were awful in the prequel trilogy and stuff, and
I wish you.
like, we could push past some of the older content, and really, that would be a crazy new direction for the sequel trilogy. Hello, Raven Winter Soldier. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about the sequel trilogy, because how could we not at some point?
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed.
And then we get to Rise of Skywalker, and
I
it's
told
just
him he was a
mess.
fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
I don't even know.
Open the gate!
I
Quickly! There isn't much
think
time!
there's a way to maybe return Palpatine and be interesting, but really,
The Rackles are too close.
the advantage
The
of
mutants
throwing
will kill
out
him
all
if
the
you don't
extended
open the
universe
gate.
stuff is
And
we
if I
could have
open
gone
the
away
gate, they'll
with some
kill
of the
us all.
schlocky things
No.
that happened in some
You
of the
can't
books,
do this.
comics,
It isn't
and
fair.
side
Please,
material over the
make him open
years,
the
and let
gate.
Disney start
Hindar will
fresh.
die if he doesn't.
And I just kind of went
can't open the gate.
right into the same
Not while the
blundering
Rackles are
path
so
and brought
near.
Palpatine back and made it ridiculous. And I don't even know which I prefer. A planet full of cloned Palpatines or whatever. Like, I guess the book confirms that Palpatine in Rise of Skywalker is a clone, so...
You risk your life for a
Yay!
stranger?
How exciting!
You're
Snoke
brave,
was made in
Upworlder.
that?
I'll open the gate for you, but
You know,
gotta
Joey,
be quick.
before
In a few
even
seconds,
Last
I
Jedi
must
came out,
close and
made a
lock it
top
again.
10 Snoke theories. I don't think those were one of the theories. Oh, I was kind of just talking about that when you came in, Raven, but as for Episode 9, I'm not a fan. I think it's just a disaster. Yes! Yes! Rackles! Yes! Yeah! So exciting! It was the thumbnail thing. David Martinez is asking, did they already do a clone Palpatine in the extended universe? I kind of hinted at... What? I'm dead? Oh, boy. That Rackle poison. Forgot about that. Probably could have gotten some antidote going. Maybe we'll go back inside for a minute. Man, I've gotten off the screen again. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here.
I
guys
can't
alright?
thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything...
I still have you, Hindar.
Yeah, anyway, so the movie's a whole mess. Oh, I could have let them die, eh? Probably would have benefited me in the long run. Hey, you got stuff? You look like a salesperson.
You ain't from the...
Watch yourself.
My name's Saigir.
Yeah, yeah.
If a village...
That's what we're looking for. Great. One of those. I don't really need much else right now. Maybe just more med packs. Okay. Yeah, the whole thing's a mess. I don't know what Disney's planning to do.
Hey there.
Hey,
Yeah.
leave me alone. Now you're just bullying me. I don't know what Disney's plans are. Solo kind of flopped. Rogue One had a lot of problems with it, although I did come out of it liking Rogue One. Retreat injury skills are terrible, Karth. Go find mission. So yeah, Mandalorian's really cool though. So there's that. All 8 episodes.
Please, you have to help
Hey!
me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even
Mission's
the
like one of my
Baxters
favorite
won't help me.
companions in
But I
all
can't
of
just leave
KOTOR,
him
but
there.
not the most
He's my
favorite.
friend.
I think my favorite
You'll help
is
me,
everyone's
won't you?
favorite.
It's Zalbar.
He's
He's in
just so
trouble.
great.
Big trouble. We have to help him.
Won't be seeing him for a
If we
little
don't,
while
they'll
though.
sell him into slavery. Me and Zalbar were just
Zalbar?
wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find. Just
Raven-
kind of exploring.
Revan
We do
Winter
it all the
Soldiers.
time.
Oh hey, I just
Looking
caught
at
your
your
what your
side, you
name
gotta
is. I was
figure
saying
you can
Raven.
handle
It's
the Outback
Revan.
ghoul attack.
It's very
Only
appropriate
this
for what we're
time,
doing right
they were
now.
waiting for us.
He says
More
Baby
than
Yoda can
slave
do
hunters.
wrong.
We didn't
I
even
assume
have
you
a
mean
chance
Baby
to
Yoda
run.
can do no
Z
wrong.
threw himself
Or
at
at
him
least
and
that's
then
how I
told me to
feel.
run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me, but there were too many
Yeah, he's
of
an
them.
adorable little
Couldn't
guy.
get away. They're going
Yeah,
to
we got a
sell
good
us to
amount of people
slavery, I
watching
just
right
know
now.
it.
Thanks for joining us. Feel free to chime in with a comment and stuff. I'm enjoying hanging out with Revan and David. Someone else was talking earlier, but they're higher up in chat. I don't see their name anymore. Not that I'm hurting for stuff to talk about and all that. I did like Solo, by the way. I didn't mention how I felt about that one. I just mentioned that it kind of flopped.
I don't know for
Aside
sure.
from the
Those
huge
Gamorreans like to
issues with
hang out in the
cinematography
sewers.
and lighting,
The stink reminds
where it
me
was
of home, I
like,
guess.
hard to see
That's
some
probably
scenes.
where they took Big Z.
Ron Howard should be more competent than that, but yeah, we
It's
got
a
a
deal.
deal.
As soon as we get Big Z,
Do you know where he's being?
the Gamorreans make their camps in the.
Anyways, I like Mission. Weird that she's supposed to be like 12 or something like that, but you know, whatever. And I leveled up. Great injury seems to be helping. Smart character. That'll work. Feats. Oh, cool. Probably good I invest in stealth if I have all those sneak attack abilities then. I think mission is 12, yeah. I could be wrong, but I don't think I just made that out out of nothing, but we'll check. She doesn't look like that, no. I just find it a little... Second Google search option on here. 14. Still really young. Just in a way that feels weird. It just sort of makes everything a little... I mean, it kind of fits her character a little. Why does it say... I got toughness, I guess. Well, that's fine. Toughness is probably a good one. Who else can level up? Oh. Yeah, you just do what you think is best, game. I just don't care. Now, give her some armor. Why can't you? Oh, there we go. Give her the Vivo blade. Oh, why not? Yeah, sure. I want to use a blaster. Yeah, that's more character fitting. Give her the rifle. Change it up from Karth. Now we got a nice variety of weapons. Alright. Yeah. It's not a bad... Like, it kind of works just to get into how messed up Taris really is and stuff. They do a pretty good job with. It just kind of feels like, oh... Like, she knows a lot of stuff and is just casually hanging out with gangsters and murdering people, and it's just something a little uncomfortable about it all. I was about to say she reminds me of PB from Mass Effect Andromeda, but now I'm not sure if it's just because they're both blue.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat.
I'm just saying.
The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight.
Whatever. Blue.
By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are.
Funny.
To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it.
He's fun.
Do yourself a...
I feel like Canderous kind of gets overlooked in, well, the Hodor, but he's pretty great.
This isn't a good place to stand around chat.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Rat ghouls! This is the most I've ever been
Looks
excited
like we've
for rat
got
ghouls, and
company.
it's just because
Get
I
those
featured them in the
blasters ready,
thumbnail.
boys. That'll show you.
Bang! Bang! Ah, yes, this is where clearly invested skill points in there, and I can eventually switch to it. Let them all die! No one matters but Karth. This is great with the, like, fodder. Hey, and a couple mercenaries still
I
lived.
told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind
Not
of thing.
enough
I
rat
can't
ghouls.
babysit them all.
Rat ghouls
okay,
for days.
Boys, we're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage
Depending
back
on where
by
I end
myself.
this stream,
You'd
I
be
might be
smart
able
to
to
get
set
out
up
of
the
here
next
as well.
thumbnail in a good
Even
way
if
for
you
this
can
game.
handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
But I got a neat plan for tomorrow's stream, assuming I still have the energy for it. But picked up something fun on Steam that they recently premiered, and I think will be pretty cool to do. Dolly Wright says she has this game on PC, but it won't work on their laptop. Interesting. I had issues with that with a different game actually on my laptop.
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could.
My laptop had like a 32-bit Windows 7
during the
system.
recent battle
It's got Windows 10 now.
But the
so
lower
it
city
should
gangs
probably
got here
work,
first.
but,
Anything worthwhile
this game
in those
seems to work
Republic
on just about
pods is
everything I
probably
play,
in
though.
their hands by now.
Surprised it doesn't work on your laptop.
Davik won't like that.
It is not super high powered. But everyone's computer's a little different.
What are you,
Tell
an
me about
off-worlder?
Davik.
Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate.
Oh.
Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls
Interstellar
it all
mob.
here on Taris.
That isn't
That's
cool
why I'm
idea.
working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss
I feel like
trouble.
the Expanse books get into something kind of like that. Yeah, they do.
This isn't really the best place to have
Marco.
these kinds of conversations.
Like the worst Expanse
But I guess I
villain.
could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is
he
overrun
confirms
with
it's
gangs. But the two
not a
most
big
important
laptop,
ones
I'm
are the
guessing.
hidden Becks and
Yeah,
the Black
yeah,
Vulkars.
gotta do what we gotta
Used
do.
to be the Becks were the big dog
My
that kept the
PC
others
that's
in
running
line.
this game here
But lately,
is
the Black Vulkars are
on its
moving
last
in on
days.
Beck turf and challenging them for control.
Oh, when
the
did I get
Vulkars
that
are even
thing?
starting to defy Davik. Take these
2000
escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik
12.
would want first crack at them.
So it's 8
But
years
I know
old,
for
but
a
it's
fact
not,
those damn Vulkars
not
have already
entirely
sent their
8
own
years old.
salvage party
The
down here.
Frankenstein computer. Some of its parts are as young as like a year old, for example. It's been like kind of ongoing, but I think the whole thing, it's time for a new build.
Come on, boys, let's.
God, there's so much talking. It wasn't like this last time. There was a good balance. I'm just remembering, I remembered last time I lost a huge amount of data and it just like kind of came flashing back to me. I hit quick load. Because this is from an era where that was more of a thing that people put in games. Enemy sighted. Just seeing why it was pausing on me because the other guys got spotted. Well, I'm definitely enjoying shooting more. Everyone else can just take all the damage. Now I have nothing to worry about. Ever. Maybe I'll order
Ready.
an antidote yourself. I was gonna say maybe I'll
What?
get mission to wear shields a little more into battle. More rat ghouls!
Yeah?
Hark! Throw with a grenade! Okay. Alright, no, not that. Where's the shield? Oh, she doesn't have it equipped. 'Cause it's a thingy. No things. Okay. Well then, use a stamina thing. Maybe that'll help you. Blast the ghouls! Big blue Van Beer, says Cameron Face. I'm assuming you spotted my Innis and gun. I was talking about that at the beginning of the stream. But sure, I'm always up for trying beers. I'm not a huge beer drinker. This is the first one I've had in some time, but put your I don't know exactly where mission is, but yeah, shield seems like a good idea. Great. Okay. Good job, team. Guessing that's just a buff for now. Open. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Found that person that the guy was looking for. That I tried to give him the business about. A frag mine. Stop what you're doing and go deal with that. So the thing will leave me alone. Aw. I guess we'll just disarm it. Not that I think I have the wherewithal to really use mines. Oh, I forgot I have that stealth stuff too. Darth Revan, appropriately named given his comment, says this is his favorite game. It's a real classic. Interestingly enough, I'd say my favorite game is also a BioWare game, but not this one. Got a lot of love for Mass Effect 2. Either that, or like Chrono Trigger, something like that. David Martinez says I should be drinking Mountain Dew Code Red, the gamer's drink. Yeah. I actually had Mountain Dew recently for the first time in a long time. But just the regular kind. I remember loving it as a kid. Stormy, hey J Frey. Hey, cool, you were with us at the beginning of the stream. Glad you're still with us. Says that and Cameron Kane says Mass Effect inspired. I mean, I certainly won't disagree. I don't like how you guys are all about business. I did my jokes, so that worked out well. 100 seconds evidently is a long time. Yeah, sewers. Good morning! Even more fun than, what's this, actual... Ah, no. Most things hit hard. Okay. Let's keep going. Darth Revan says the drink of choice for Sith Lords is Dr. Pepper. I mean, I'm not a fan of Dr. Pepper, so I don't entirely disagree. Hip Extra is pretty good, according to David Martinez. Never tried it. I don't think I've had a regular Pip before. Oh wow, you can put in a lot of parts into this thing. Let's start with patrol mode. Give you some shields. Look everyone, we've made a new friend. Quite literally. Thanks, buddy. Hey guys. You want to meet my new friend? A little bit. This game's very round dependent.
How'd you like that? You asked for that.
Oh, they got cards. Sparky. Darth Revan saying I should name the droid Sparky. I'll get a lot of droids we can use later.
Ready?
Yeah. Stop.
I'm
Low
here.
HP at the moment. Go. Sit on it for a minute.
This is one of those old-style manual
A
locks.
manual
No
lock?
computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Taris.
Dang, it's gonna be
Can't use
deadbolted
it.
against my sonic screwdriver.
But don't worry.
Great ref.
I've come across
Bad
it
part.
before. I've rigged up a little device
Super.
that should do the trick.
Smart weapon. Hey! I forgot how this game does alien languages. They kind of refined that later.
About you. These are my new friends, Big Z.
I remember Zero Punctuation talking about that in his review of like some Star Wars game, some BioWare thing, something. Oh, that was for Mass Effect actually. So this would have came up before you started making videos. It is interesting hearing what Wookiee language sounds like translated. We don't get that from Chewbacca.
A life debt. You sure about that, Big Z?
Poor Wookiees.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for
Well,
the
I'm
rest
glad
of
you're
your
gonna
life.
join me as my
Wherever
slave,
you go,
Zalbar,
whatever
to
you
fight
do,
other
Zalbar will
slavers.
be with you.
You got an interesting way of going about things.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too.
More
So,
friends.
I guess I still owe you one secret. I better come with you. The Volkers put up a force shield. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here.
That's what I was talking about, the coolest monster on Taris.
You did a good job mopping up those luck.
Rancor, 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 let's.
Okay then, off we go.
Alright, Zalbar. Come along. Who really wants Karth anyhow? He has low HP. Speaking of which. Yeah, I think I might just auto level my companions. I don't know if it's like the best way to go about it for them, but just don't care. Oh, I get what Cameron was saying. I didn't read it right at first. I saw your chat. He said 2 parts cola, 1 part piv. It's gold cola. And David, everyone's saying that.
On it. Done.
Look at thing. Hey, hey, what are you doing in the sewers? Don't get off the mine. Oh my gosh, this will be interesting. Also, if you guys want to help out, that would be great. Ah, yes, Zalbar is probably unarmed. The thing. Oh, wiki armor. Nothing, but give him a weapon at least. Fortitude's good. Oh yeah, it should help out on the front lines. Take this viral away. Where even am I? Oh, I'm controlling Zalbar. Teamwork makes dream work. Good job, crew. I think teamwork makes dream work is a verbatim line from the Doolittle movie. I was trying to think of where I recently heard that from. I didn't even watch it, but I saw the pitch meeting for it from Screen Rant. But it was just something David said in chat. Anything that away? And that door I opened. This way. Maybe we can try being stealthy. Forget how to... Nope. Too late! Maybe I don't have the stealth thing equipped. I do not seem to have the stealth thing equipped. Over it. Mission can have it. For us to never use. Zalbar, you wanna help out maybe? Get these things off of me. I don't have the health for this. I'm going back over here. Blade of the Rackles to left. Yeah. Well, definitely seems to be a good front ladder. Maybe I'll even let maybe I should switch to a pistol again. I shouldn't have a fancy one, but still. I think that might be the right balance.
What?
Get him! Yeah, I'm liking this. Now you guys are talking about some sort of American restaurant chain I don't know about. Shenanigans. I've heard of it. Never been there. I find it interesting though, because that's probably where that line came from, and it's right over my head. You'd think there'd be more crossover between American and Canadian restaurants, but we haven't. Okay, do not fire that grenade. What happened? Oh, she did get knocked out. I wanted her to walk away. So she didn't get knocked out. Oh well. Look it up again. I'm not remember again. Hey. Quite fit.
I'm here.
Revan was saying it's cool to talk to his favorite YouTuber. Yeah, thanks. That's awesome, man. Cool thing that, like, I think we started doing where it's, oh, we can stream now. So there's much more live interaction that never really has happened. Stormy, you got a more intense job than I do. I don't want to. Some of you guys are kind of giving, not like personal information, I'm just giving you guys the benefit of privacy, not to talk about jobs you're rolling out there. David says, but I bet nobody's been to McDonald's. See, those ones do cross over, but then some don't. We have a fast food chain up here called Harvey's that I understand. Well, I know isn't in the US at all, really. There's this podcast called Doughboys where they review all these restaurant chains. There's so many that aren't here. There's like big ones like Olive Garden that don't really exist in Canada. But like In-N-Out Burger, Sonic doesn't really. I think there are some Sonics in Canada.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper
I'm sure there's
codes.
way more.
Lucky for
Hard
you.
to think of them just off the top of my head.
I picked them off the pocket of a black Volker who had
Evan
a
Winter
little too
Soldier
much to
says,
drink
you may
in
know
his
some of
canteen
my
one
work
night. Here,
on
let
the
me
Star
get that
Wars
energy
audio
bill down
comics
for you.
channel. Cool. That's interesting. I guess you're a host there or something, Evan? Out of curiosity. Guessing we're going the right direction. And just a little, I wanna make a point. I'm gonna bring up the Doughboys podcast theme. They're pretty fun. But what they illustrate more than anything is just how many chains there are in the US that like I hadn't even heard of before. I'm gonna go through some of them really quick. Ezzo's Boudin Bakery, Swanson's, Culver's, Harold's Chicken Shack, Unlocked, Wawa. Oh, I see. Wawa, Jan, Steak and Shake, Ample Hills, Noah's New York Bagels, 99 Restaurant, Regina Pizzeria, White Castle. I've heard of White Castle. Everything else I've mentioned so far I've never even heard of. Marie Callender's I've heard of, but we don't have that. Popeyes we have. Burger King we have. Del Taco we don't have. Subway we have. Shaquille's. That's awesome. I didn't know there was a... But Papagino's we don't really have. We have similar chains, I think. Ben and Jerry's. I guess that's like an ice cream chain though. I think we do carry those. It's just amazing. Like all this list. Chipotle we don't have, but I've heard of obviously. Some of these I know. But it's just amazing. So I had a feeling I was going to look at what a burger we don't have. That one is pretty localized. Like even there's huge chunks of the US where there's chains that don't really exist outside of like certain states and that sort of thing. I find that fascinating. Sometimes there is like I don't think it matters as much anymore, but there used to be like a whole thing. Like if a Canadian restaurant opened up in the US, people wouldn't want to go there. Kind of vice versa. I think the attitude has shifted on that somewhat. Now that sort of thing can be appealing. Salvar, come help! I'm being bullied! You know, I do have to say, There's lots of aspects of older games that aren't great. Pretty cool how I have to like keep my health ongoing and up. Like I don't just heal between every battle, like one might expect. That's a good challenge. It's the right kind of challenge. Not like frustrating. What you got? Oh, that's super useful. Now, I feel like lower sewers. Is that where we want to go? I want to make sure I got that right. Oh no, that's ladder. No. Oh, okay, never mind. Great. David Martinez asked what's my favorite fast food chain. I mean, I definitely am in different moods at different times. I think most consistently would probably be A&W. I'm kind of curious what other people's are, though. Some of them I probably don't know. Like I said, where is everyone? No, they're coming. Very slowly. Marie Curie's gonna die if you don't do a better job protecting her, Zalbar. Not the way she's supposed to. Yeah, never mind. Harvey's is pretty good, but the thing about Harvey's is they make your burger like custom to order, so like you have to sit there and tell the clerk what you want for your burger and stuff. And sometimes I just want like to go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac, or like it's ready to go and I know what I'm getting. Oh, is A&W Canadian only? What? Oh, I didn't know that. You guys are missing out. Cameron Payne was like, A&W, what are you in Canada? Let me tell you, friends. I did not know A&W was a Canadian exclusive. They have excellent root beer burgers. Cameron Payne said no, though. I thought there was A&W in, I thought it was an American thing. No, I have one in California, says Revan. Oh, so maybe it's kind of rarer. Oh, that's interesting. They're great. Yeah. A bigger chain up here. Oh. It's like everywhere here. It's in every mall. There's like one right by me where I live, kind of. Yeah. Not really, but close enough. Where you got stuck.
I'm here.
Someone magnetized her boots and now she can't move them. Poor lass. Hey, Mission. You know Damo? She does. And she's the same, like, class archetype as my
Big
character.
Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe.
I've been saying it's very small in the US, super rare.
Your breath has been pretty rancid.
Now, to be
ever since we
fair,
rescued you from those
my
Gamorrean
guess is the
slavers.
stuff I like about
What'd they
A&W
feed
probably
you, buddy?
has equivalents in the US. Because you guys have so many more burger chains and stuff like that. But if you ever are in Canada, highly recommend it. I guess there are two major,
Zalbar,
like, more Canadian fast food chains, and that'd be Harvey's and A&W. I would recommend A&W over Harvey's, although both are pretty good.
Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your chop.
I don't know why or how, but I can kind of like imagine Wookiee breath. I guess I'm just thinking like very severe version of dog breath. But I'm just like imagining that like damp, wet smell that dogs have coming out of them sometimes. Dave's saying, oh yeah, we got plenty of burgers here. Well, that's what I'm considering, but you even probably have like very similar tasting burgers and stuff. Because I like A&W's got a real good taste to it. But I bet it's similar to like In-N-Out or something like that. They just built a White Castle out here in Phoenix. Yeah, we don't have any White Castles. That's like something I have. Oh, all right.
Huh?
Hark! A Rancor near.
This mission.
Ding-dee-doo. Oh no, we are on solo mode. Good. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do I have the stuff for this? Here's hoping. Dun 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 dun. Maybe I'll take a moment to admire Rancor. Alright. Do I have the scent thing? I don't recall. Oh, here we are. Oh, Rancor loves his delicious meal. Boom! Boom! Yay! Yeah! We did it! Oh, God. Somebody move.
What?
She's still stuck. Everyone together now. Darth Revan says we have lots of McDonald's and Burger Kings here. I think that McDonald's is like international wide. What are we doing? Smash up the Rancor? Getting at them bits? Huh. Yeah, Taco Bell, well, like, Taco Bell's not great. Around. Not the most popular. I'd say it's like KFC level. I can think of like one KFC in town. I can't think of... There's gotta be like a Taco Bell in our mall. Oh, hi guys. I'm enjoying controlling Zalvar. This is a Wookiee game now. And you're like, look at that. The way you did that fun little kick there at the end is great. Okay. Until she... Okay, well, now Zalvar's stuck. Not gonna question it. But I will gladly use these shields. Seem like they would be useful. Divvied around the party a little bit. Darth Revan says, do not eat the beef at Taco Bell. Yeah, I don't love Taco Bell, especially these days. Like, there's so many good, I assume for most of you this is true, pizza, or not pizza, like Mexican restaurants and burrito places you can go to now. We haven't been to Taco Bell in so long. And then Cameron Payne said pizza joints, at which point Little Caesars came up. We have Little Caesars here too. I'm a big fan of it as well. It's just nice and convenient. Being able to get a whole pizza that's like a good temperature real quick is just so nice. And for a good price too. Pizza I think is like a Canadian thing. We don't have like Sparrows and stuff like that. There isn't like a lot of crossover with pizza. Although we do have Domino's. The battle droid! Volker patrol droid! I'm here. Mission. Alright. I don't remember exactly why we're here, but I feel like if we kill everyone, we'll find what we're looking for. I think we're getting the accelerator thing. Amazing. Story goes, oh, I'm eating Little Caesars right now. Small world. The only downside of all this food talking is, I'm getting a little hungry. Extra luck. Mission's looking a little worse for wear. How's your treat injury, Mission? Great.
I'm here.
Jason 2 podcast, what is your favorite video game? I'm guessing you're joining us a little later, because yeah, we actually had that exact conversation earlier. I was saying Mass Effect 2. Other people were saying this game, which is kind of fun. And someone else came up that was a good choice. Die, waitress!
Don't hurt me. I just serve the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a black Vulcar.
Please don't kill me.
Whatever.
My name is... Now that you've...
Go away. I feel like I've just indulged this character into being good. Yeah. I thought it might be fun to have a character that's like inadvertently dark sometimes, but I forgot how dark this game is. Like, it's never really going to be a moral choice, so because I created a person character, I guess we're going light side.
Now that must hurt.
As opposed to a monster character. That's what I would need. Okay, this is escalating in a way I don't like. I got a lot of help. Get that spirit down a little bit. There we go. Quick vision, heal. Big Zelmer, heal. And stab. Alright.
What?
David Martinez says, have you watched The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, How It Should Have Ended? You know, I used to watch that channel, and I haven't in a long time. Not for any particular reason. Haven't gotten around to it. I've seen the pitch meetings for both of those, and I really like them. I've been watching a lot of those lately. Yeah, I played Light and Dark Side before on this game, so I thought trying something a little more neutral would be a little better. But thus far, I haven't had much success. This is what I was looking for. Ka-chow! Why fight when you can slaughter? Oh my god! What happened in there? Oh, we've been in there. How's the pool doing? Oh, little droid. Elevator. Oh, right. Yep. Yep. Oh, I don't have enough space. I have to deal with that. Hopefully I can find some more. Don't walk into that horrible door with all the turrets and everything will be fine. Oh, okay. You want to talk? See, like, it's just, those are my options there, is kill him immediately or talk to him. This character would talk to him. That's what I've been saying, the dark side ending is much cooler than the light side. Ah, but the light side ending's canon. Hey. Sure. We're just giving this line to everyone. I just want that. Good luck, feller. Even though you attacked me with a weapon. Parts. What we need is a computer spike. Oh, I get it, David said. I'll never win unless I get the high ground. And then I'll always win. Except for the times I don't. Hey, a pass card. Oh, hey. Like what I did with your friends? I saw for a fact you didn't. It's a riches of stuff. Huh. Lots of pass cards and med packs and all sorts of great things. But I really paid to hack into that terminal thing. Jason Tupac says, have you heard of this YouTube channel called Bat in the Sun? If you haven't, I recommend you go subscribe to it. I haven't heard of it. Check that out at some point. Hey, little buddy. Oh, we're good. I think I've killed most everyone in here that's a concern. Oh my god! Save yourself, Salvar. Quick, get the thing and run out of here. Okay. Kinda worth it. I have to admit though, that got me good.
What?
That was a good reaction on my part. Let the game got out of me there.
What?
Very genuine there. Just a reaction of like, ah! Oh, David Martinez is saying, I love Bad in the Sun. Yeah, cool. Check that out. I find it neat that two of you guys knew about it. I'll make our way to there. This way. It'll be easy now with the pass card. I guess I should have checked first. Uh-oh. You guys found someone to fight? Okay, we seem to be getting to the other side of this, where like I have enough level and power that we're more reliably fighting things without losing health every 2 seconds. Plus the Wookiee helps a lot. Insert pass card. Easy peasy. Not getting shot horribly to death. Deeper and deeper we go into the base. Ah, yes. I feel like there's gonna be people in here. Into patrol mode. I don't want to spend too many parts on it though. Go to get some backup going.
Now that
Dexter! Mechanic! Die! Kinda weird how missions ran up the street at him, but I'm not gonna question her tactics. She's a 14-year-old, she knows what she's doing. Oh yeah, you're doing the thing.
Now that must
Make it a little mess. Ah. We're gonna actually get stuck. Oh. Ah. Good, interesting reaction time sometimes on the part of Zalbar there. I can see the droid is fighting some other thing over on the other side of the hangar. I thought it would follow me, but fine. I think we're alright. It's interesting, I have to like strategically think about my computer spikes when I want to use them. Hazard cards? Yes, yes! David Ortiz is saying much more impressive fights than anything on the DC and CW shows.
Don't take this the wrong way, but lately I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit
And
scruffy.
Revan was saying, do I use 1 or 2 lightsabers on Kodor? I don't know. You know, I had her using 1 sword earlier. Maybe we'll stick with that. I see this character being more tactical. Yeah, he looks fine to me. Leave Big Z alone.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I said and he said.
Try to offer some constructive criticism.
No one wants your constructive criticism mission. I do love the little flavor stuff they provide along the way, though. Like all the characters, really. Oh, this is better. Oh, someone can benefit from the armor. Yeah, not the Wookiee. I don't know. Oh, it's light. Okay. It says heavy combat armor, but it's light armor, so that makes sense. Sometimes But yeah, I think we'll go with 1. My favorite lightsaber color is orange. I don't know if it's in the game or not. Very non-traditional color, I realize, but I don't know. I've always liked it. It kind of gets into what I was saying earlier about neither being a fan of neither Jedi nor Sith philosophy. I would not want to be a Jedi. I'd want to be a gray Jedi. Term from this game, actually. Stormy was saying yellow. Yellow's a pretty cool color. Ayla Secura used that, I believe. The prequel era. It looks good. I like it. Kind of reminds me of what I like about orange. I said no one wants her criticism mission. Specifically referring to her, which I think is even better. And sometimes you guys laugh at things, and the latency's pretty low, but sometimes it is hard to tell what people are reacting to. So a little quote back or a reference to that is helpful.
It was never yours to begin with.
Oh my god, I forgot we're talking to an alien. No way am I going to betray Phil Lamar. No way! You two are crazy if you thought that was going to happen. I had one of those plasma grenades. I have a feeling we'll all have a good time with that. Boom! Okay. Good amount of damage you two absorbed there. Oh, and it took out Zalbar. Ugh, don't love that. Got like shields on. This is not great. Not loving any of this. Stop it. She was in the middle of doing it. Okay, let's focus fire a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay. I might have screwed this up. I was late on my grenade. Oh, hey, speaking of which, that might solve some problems. Still a bunch of grenades. More. Grenades everywhere. Uh-oh. Okay, they're poisoned. I feel like that's a good sign. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, we could load from here, but I had a long day of work, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. So I think we're gonna call it quits there. We'll figure out the gangster stuff after, but we got to do the Rancor and everything, so I think that was a good stream. I had a lot of fun with everyone who joined me today, so thank you very much for doing so. Jason Tubak was talking a little bit more about that channel you guys are about in the sun. I think I have heard about it, now that I'm looking at that name. I've had a chance to really focus. But yeah, thanks a lot for joining me. I apologize for not lasting longer, but I'm worn out. And we got another stream planned for tomorrow that I should be doing. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you all next time.